Hey all, this is Lashley Moto Winter from Team Fox Music. And I wanted to come on here to just vent out a little bit on a very important topic. And I believe it's something that I should have done a long time ago, and I keep on just putting it off and not caring and stuff like that. But it's a topic that is inevitably important. And it's something that I need to clear the air with. A lot of people message me about that, like they would ask me, "Boy, Moto, what the hell did you do to some St. Lucians, and why do some St. Lucians do not like you?" That's the topic I want to touch today, and I just want to vent a little bit about it and explain my reason why I think some people is not in touch with Lashley Motor Winter, St. Lucian wise. So some of you guys who don't know me, okay, I'm an artist, producer, entrepreneur, songwriter, videographer, photographer, a little bit of everything in the media world. I started my career in 2009 when I left St. Lucia. I was 14 years old, and right now I'm 29. So approximately about 15 years in the business, the music soca industry. And I learned a lot. I went through a lot. I was able to get my niche, get my lane, and be successful in my lane. Long story short, when I started in 2009, there was something called Kuduro music that was taking over St. Lucia, and this is a genre from Angola, Cape Verde, and stuff like that. And it really had a huge impact on me as a musician. I'm not a musician. Let me make that clear. I'm not a musician. I went into music just being curious, and wanting to learn. And yeah, I'm not a musician. I cannot play the any instrument fluently, but I'm able to create chords and I'm able to create music like that. So why do some St. Lucians not like Moto? And I want to specifically say some St. Lucians. I'm not saying all St. Lucians, some St. Lucians. Why aren't they connected to Moto and what has Moto accomplished, and why aren't they proud of Moto and what Moto has done for St. Lucia? My personal thought is that, okay, yes, one thing, I know I only grew up in St. Lucia. I went to Compre, Beaufort Comprehensive, Campus A and B. And before Form 3, I had to leave because my mom sent for me to go to the United States for a better opportunity in life. When I left, I never did music in St. Lucia. That's number one. I never did music in St. Lucia because I was never interested in music. This was not something that, my family was in music and this was in music, so I ended up in music. It was not like that. So I believe the number one reason is that I was never a ground artist in St. Lucia, as in a local ground artist, where people are seeing me putting in the specific work on the ground to become successful. That's the number one reason I believe some Lucians are not in touch with Moto, and they do not have that connection with Moto because Moto never grew up in St. Lucia. They never saw Moto on the ground where they could say, "Boy, this man from Grace, Larry Grace, and he's doing his thing. He's pushing. He's in this cabaret over there. He's in this party over there. He's working. And I love to see that. I love to see the strive, and I'm gonna support him. I'm gonna push him." No, all Moto music was released from the United States of America, New York City, between the 2009 and 2000 till present, right? And I was able to create what I call Denry segment. I was one of the pioneers who created Denry segment and bring it to its international appeal. So that's one reason I believe that some St. Lucians, and it's more like the younger ones that wasn't familiar in around 2009 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, where St. Lucian music or the new style of St. Lucian music was really getting popular. They was not there. They was not paying attention. So they don't know the amount of work and strive we put into it to become where I am today. The second thing is that, I mean, the connection isn't there, number one, because I never grew up in St. Lucia, so people don't really connect or gravitate to me, right? My biggest song, Bend Down My Girl Bend Down, got big in St. Vincent. And I have to shout out Mr. Legs and Problem Child for taking on that remix. Jamming Records, Satish Mafre, that's one of my biggest songs and still one of my biggest songs. That bust in 2016. I went to college. I did, I did track and field. I did about 6 years in track and field, and then I got injured, and then that's when Bend Down My Girl Bend Down took off, and I was able to grasp all the opportunities that came with the stardom and the popularity, and of course become consistent thereon. So this is the two, or I think the main reason that some St. Lucians don't really gravitate to me or aren't really proud. I would say 90% of St. Lucians are proud of Moto and Moto's accomplishment. There's the 10% that does not like Moto for absolutely no reason. And as humble as I am, they probably have no absolute reason that they could tell you Moto did this and I don't like Moto because of that. Because I believe I am such the humble soul. I try to help the most I can, especially between the area of 2009, 2017, 18, 19. I try to help Lucians or St. Lucian artists the best I can. Like, I remember I started with Fox Productions, and at that time I was just giving music away. I was just doing beats because I wanted to get my name out there, giving beats to artists. Artists made a couple of hit songs that you guys may know, from Puck Sauce, Soca Bandit, from One Drop Talon, Dubmaster J, Westilapu Backshot Bossla, and a lot of Denry segment that you know came from my label, Fox Productions. I did not ask artists when they had a hit song and they're doing this, they're doing that. They win Soca Monarch, they win this competition. I didn't ask for nothing because it was something that I really wanted to help St. Lucia music to get out there more. Being based in the US, no St. Lucia music was playing in the US by any DJ in or around that area of time. So my due diligence was to make St. Lucian music that thing, and I did just that. After maybe 2016, when the Bend Down took off, I was able to, like I say, understand the business, grab all the opportunities that came with it, grab all the networking opportunities that came with it, worked with Marshall Montano, worked with Bungie Garlin, Skinny Fabulous, and brought St. Lucia on a whole and Denry segments through them. St. Lucia, I believe, became one of the most popular carnivals in the Caribbean right now. So yeah, this is one or two reasons or three reasons why I think there is a little disconnect with Moto, is that Moto was never based in St. Lucian when he took off his musical career. Second thing I would want to talk about is that, do I feel appreciated by St. Lucians or St. Lucian Government? Honestly, I appreciate the 90% of St. Lucians that support me. I appreciate the fact of the 90% of St. Lucians that support me as a fellow St. Lucian. The 10%, I do not know what to tell them. Yes, I never based in St. Lucia. I never did music in St. Lucia, but again, It's not really something that's my fault. I got a good opportunity to go to the United States, have a better life, and I did just what I had to do. Pertaining to government, do they appreciate Moto? I would say, honestly, and this is my personal thought, I'm not on no political game or political agenda, but I feel like UWP, Alan Shastney, he was the one who really appreciated me as a musician and all what I've accomplished throughout that year or throughout these years of music. Through him, I was able to get a 1 year ambassadorship, and I could tell you all straight up how that was. What I that was, it wasn't all the best. It wasn't all the best of, you know, what it should be, but I still appreciate the recognition. Honestly, I don't know about SLP and the administration right now, but I believe there is really some people in that administration that really does not connect with me or does not recognize who I am and recognize the work and the work ethic behind me and what I've done for St. Lucia. So yes, I do believe SLP kind of do not have that connection with me, as well as I have never received any sort of great reward or recognition from them. Second thing, or not second thing, we're on the third thing. Yeah, I have to continue to vent. So, moving forward, after my success, my maybe like it was say we say 12, 13 years of success, I was able to accomplish pretty much a lot of things. You know, from multiple hit songs, you know, songs like Man with Pride, Big Ride, One Woman, I Don't Want No One Woman, Uber Everywhere, The Party Late, Long That. All these songs are big international hit songs, meaning I would go anywhere and sing that song and the crowd would move and the crowd would sing it word for word. All these songs they became big not in St. Lucia, right? They became big not in St. Lucia. Yes, I did have some songs that, you know, bubbled up in St. Lucia and it never really took off, but all these international hit songs never was supported by St. Lucians. And it's a typical trend that you see, that you kind of never get the recognition from your home or where you're from, and it's after you get successful that people will come and say, oh boy, he's from St. Lucia, is that, I love him. Yeah, but Moto never got that recognition from St. Lucia for some reason. I do not know why. Well, I know why, indirectly. All his songs was big in Trinidad and Tobago. I became a household name in Trinidad and Tobago. You could go to Trinidad and people, you mention Moto and they say, oh yeah boy, this man from St. Lucia, oh yeah boy, then we segment. Yeah, and they really show that appreciation, and it's sad that, you know, another country have to accept you and your own country does not show you that certain love. Anywhere I go, I know for a fact I represent my country. I know for a fact that anywhere you go, you will see Moto with his flag representing his country of St. Lucia, the Helen of the West. Anytime I perform, I would say, hey, it's Moto there from St. Lucia. You guys have to come down to St. Lucia for Carnival. Indirectly, this influences many people to come down to St. Lucia. This influences many tourists to say, boy, you know this artist from St. Lucia? I think I want to go to St. Lucia for Carnival because I love his music. A lot of people doesn't recognize the power of music. But Marley always say that music is such a powerful instrument that a lot of people will not be able to grasp it and understand how powerful music is. Bob Marley was able to create a whole movement of liberation with his music, right? That's another reason why St. Lucia why has not St. Lucia really appreciated Moto for that? Creating an economy for St. Lucia Carnival, creating this certain vibe and movement to make St. Lucia Carnival one of the biggest carnivals in the Caribbean, or one of the most popular carnivals in the Caribbean. Why is that? Government have something, they have to answer that to me directly or indirectly, right? So yeah, that's three things I've touched on. I know we're going on to 15 minutes. I'm gonna probably upload this on YouTube so that it could be out there for the world to understand and see. And next thing, the fourth factor, the GoFundMe. I have to hit my hooker so I could talk about that one. In October of 2023, I had an accident with a vehicle. And before the accident, right, I was always this humble guy that I believe that I should not spend a couple of thousands on a vehicle. My first vehicle was a Honda Accord, and my sister and my stepdad in New York bought it for me from my sister's husband. Shout out to Chubby. And I think we paid him $1,500 for a Honda Accord. And I used that Honda Accord to go back and forth from New York to North Carolina to go to college, right? And that was a big thing. I was very appreciative of that. Rest in peace to Mr. Robert, my stepdad, my mom, Monica Bali. That was a big thing, right? So, but going fast forward into the accident situation, when I finally I moved out. I purchased a house in Florida. I bought a Mustang. I bought that Mustang for $9,000 US, right? Because I feel like that was good enough to a good enough amount of money to buy a car for, because I needed a car to get around Florida, because in Florida you need a vehicle to get around. So that was very important. And then after a certain while, okay, and remember also between 2009 and 2022, I lived with my mom, so I was able to save my money. I didn't spend my money wild. I didn't do crazy stuff where I put my money in a bad situation. So I saved my money a lot. And in 2023, for my 28th birthday, I say, hey Moto, boy, you work so hard, why don't you buy something that you love for yourself, something that shows, boy, you have reaped the rewards, you have done this and you have done that, and now you're supposed to enjoy the hard work that you have put in. Now I love Mustangs. The vehicle, the Ford Mustang. This is one of my favorite vehicles from when I was a child, and this is why I bought a 2007 Mustang when I moved to Florida. So basically I wanted to upgrade, and I had doubts about it, because that car was about $27,000. And I went to the dealership. I saw the car. I love the car. Absolutely love the car. So I decided to trade in my vehicle, the 2007 Mustang, for a newer version. I believe it was a 2016 Mustang. On my way down, of course it was raining. For some reason the rain just started pouring right after I bought the vehicle, and they told me, the rep told me, hey, be careful, this guy's kind of iffy because it's powerful, it's fast, it's this, it's that, it's supercharged, it's powerful, so be careful. I took it in mind. I was on the highway, just left the lot, going down on the highway, maybe 10 minutes away from home. I pressed the gas, and as typical as a Mustang is, it lost control on the back end. I slid. The roads was very wet. I slid, and by the time I knew it, I had a freaking accident. I had a bad accident. It was not no normal accident. And yes, that accident was real. That was not something that I put on a front. This was a very real accident, and I thank God for protecting me in that accident, because it could have went way worse. Because when I came out that car and I looked at the car, I was like, unbelievable. It was unbelievable, because I was always the one who kind of make calculated moves. I always pray to God, and I always say, boy, God, always make me do the right moves at the right time. And this one kind of made me feel that I made the wrong move at the wrong time, to have a vehicle accident at that time. I mean, I did have a small vehicle accident prior with my red Honda that I first bought. Yes, I had an accident with that. And yeah, that time I was like, wow, why me? Because I've been doing so much right throughout my years. Why this have to happen now? And anyways, the accident happened, and I say, boy, wow, I did not even have insurance on the vehicle at that time. Thankfully, boy, in Florida they have laws that protect you when you buy your vehicle, that you they're able to transfer your insurance to the prior, from your prior vehicle to the old vehicle. You have about, I think, 24 hours or something to do that change. So here's when the GoFundMe idea came in. At first, I did not know that in the insurance thing would turn over to my car, right? The car that I crashed. So I was like, I felt so bad when I got home. I took out what I could take out from the car. I brought it home, and literally I just got home and basically that day I bought a car, and I brought home pieces of the car, and I felt so bad. And it was something that I saved. I wanted to get for my birthday, October 20th. I had the accident on October 1st. And I was like, wow, why me? So I came up with the thought that, you know what? It's my birthday. I've seen people do GoFundMes, saying, different stuff to help. And, I was like, okay, why not? Let me try it. Why not? It wouldn't hurt me. It's my birthday coming up. I just had an accident. Why not? Did I need the GoFundMe? As far as, do I have the cash flow to go buy another vehicle? Yes, I do. I did not need the GoFundMe for sure. Lucians, let me tell you something. Or the Lucians that think I needed the GoFundMe, or my cars from GoFundMe, or this and that and the third. No, I did not need the GoFundMe. I did the GoFundMe anyways. I had a real accident, right? I did not get hurt. That's cool. That's fine. I raised about $5,000 on the GoFundMe, and after the fact, the insurance company called me. They say, hey, I think your claim is legit. We're gonna pay you back for your vehicle, and then we're gonna take that vehicle away from you, and then we're gonna bring it to the yard, the junkyard, or wherever, Copart or whatnot. And that was that. I took that money from the insurance company, and then I added what I wanted to buy me my brand new Corvette, right? Did I use the GoFundMe money? No, I actually sent that money elsewhere as a donation that I did not really, because I did not really need the money. I did not need 5K in that GoFundMe business, that you're dragging motor for. And I believe, obviously people is like, boy, you a big artist, you this, you that, you don't need no GoFundMe. Yes, I don't need it. I did not need it. However, I have enough cash flow to buy me my other vehicle, which was a 2016 Corvette, right? And that GoFundMe money was put to a good use, and it was donated. So that I had to clear the airways, because a lot of people got confused as why a soca artist, an international soca artist, wants the regular working class to donate. You understand? You did not have to donate. I did not pressure you to donate. I didn't put a gun to your head and say, hey, donate to my GoFundMe. I didn't say I didn't make it seem like it's a scam. It was a whole legit thing, and in God's great manner and God's great will, He always blessed me, and I always thank you, God, that He always blessed me. I was able to get not a Mustang again, a Corvette, which is one of my second dream vehicles. So I definitely had to cover that part of it, and I believe, some St. Lucians might, they will have to take that into consideration, that Moto did not need no GoFundMe. Yes, I know that, and I would say that to you, that Moto did not need no GoFundMe to get another vehicle. So this is my event. This is my little event that I think that's very important to put out, and it's very important for people to understand me, where I'm coming from, what I've accomplished, and what I have not accomplished. I have so much things on the line, From soca, I wanna go into the American music business, Afro beats. I'm a piano. I wanna go to the European music business. This is what I wanna do. I wanna continue growing. Moto is always somebody that I'm very, my very core is always about growth. If I don't grow, I'll get depressed. If I stay in one place for too long, I feel like I'm not growing. I get very depressed and very sad about it. Mentally, it's not something that you'll see, but it's mentally. I'll say, boy, I need to go. I need to go. And this is what has been keeping me going. Um, yes. One more thing I had to talk about was Moto as an artist and his lyrical content, that people always think that, okay, boy, Moto need to do more, Moto need to do this, Moto need to do that, Moto need to give me more things of substance. Pertaining to an artist's point of view, every artist has their own niche, right? I am very thankful that I was able to find my own niche of music, my own artistic style, which inevitably made me stand out from the rest of the crowd of soca. What was coming out at that specific time and what's still coming out at a specific time, Moto is a little bit different from that, right? So lyrical content wise, I am no lyricist. I give that up. I am no musician. I cannot read music. I can't play the piano. I'm just able to pull it off. I'm just able to pull it off, but pull it off in a very, very good and successful way. Other than that, lyrics in a song, I would say this: lyrics in a song, extensive lyrics in a soca song doesn't make no sense. Why would you want a soca song to have extensive lyrics where you have to go down deep inside and try to understand the lyrical content? Soca was never made for that. If you want lyrical content, listen to rap, listen to other genres that their basic core is lyrical content. Soca is a feel-good music. It's carnival music. It's a movement. It's a catchy chorus. Your verse and back to a catchy chorus would make you a hit song. With good marketing, it would make you a hit song. Moto have gone viral on multiple occasions, and for songs that is just that: catchy chorus, good marketing. Chicken and rice. Let's talk about chicken and rice. Could chicken and rice have more lyrical content? Yes, it could have. Would they gravitate to it if it had lyrical content? I rather think not. I don't believe that if it had the substantial amount of lyrical content, it would not become a hit song, or it would not become controversial as it was at that specific time. Because at the end of the day, people do not like lyrics. The people who's complaining about lyrics, they listen to the other songs that has no lyrics and like it. So that means that they're selective in their judgment and their criticism on a local artist, just because, well, I'm not a local artist, just because they believe Moto is from St Lucia, Moto is this, Moto is that, Moto is supposed to give me this is what I want. And I want to say to all music producers, all upcoming artists, this is not something that you should take in your heart. Criticism, when it comes to your art and your creative thought process, never follow criticism. If you drop a song because you love it. This is what you like. And all my songs is something that is something I like. I love it. I go into the studio, I smoke my hookah, I get an idea, a random idea, I have my mic over there, I go into I put my recording station on, and then my workplace, and I drop the lyrics just through my head. No writing, no nothing. And all Moto songs, this is how Moto creates music. Just the vibe, the process of me immersing myself into that specific beat and creating a composition on it. It's something that is very weird. I don't know how I do it, but I guess it's a God-given talent, and it comes through experience throughout the years that I've done it. So new artists, upcoming producers, never follow criticism of what people want you to do. If you follow that, you will end up just going in a circle, of trying to find that thing, that right niche that people would love you, or you're searching for that acceptance from people. Fans are supposed to like you for your creative art, not their creative art. If it was supposed to be their creative art, they would become artists and make hit songs themselves. So that's a great advice I have for upcoming producers and new artists coming up, and they want to come into the soca, not even soca, but just the generalized music industry. That do not follow critics, do not follow what people would say haters say. Just do what you feel like, and the most important, stay passionate. Yeah, stay passionate, stay consistent, and the more you do it, the more hate and criticism you will get, but the love will overcome that. The fans that love you for you will propel you to the next level. Also, the haters really fire up your gasoline to propel you to the next level as well. So you have to be thankful for the haters and those that critic and those that share it, criticizing it in a bad way. And I also believe that all criticism is the best criticism. Yeah, all criticism is all how do you say it, boy? I even forget. All publicity is good publicity. Bad publicity is good publicity, because at the end of the day, they're sharing this, hating or criticizing it. However, they're sharing it to their friends and family and followers, that your name is showing up. And if their friends or followers didn't know you, now they know you. Now they know Moto. Now they know this guy. Now they know that. And then now they're gonna research. Now they're gonna research this song, and they're gonna listen to this song. When they listen to this song, royalties and streaming money, it pays. They pays you. So they're doing you a good favor by marketing that specific art that you put out for you for free. So you have to thank all those that kind of seem like they don't like you. But yes, let me stop here. I think we're over 30 minutes. We're about 32 minutes now. That was just my little vent on various little things that is not really bothering me. I would tell you guys for a fact that none of these comments and criticism online really affects me as a whole. My mental thought process, I'll still continue doing what I do. I'll still continue to represent my country, St. Lucia, 110%. The 10% that don't like me, I appreciate you for criticizing it, sharing it to your followers. I very much appreciate it. You make my work easier, and I really I'm really appreciative of that. And my 90% that love me, St. Lucian wise, Moto have some great stuff in the pipeline for you guys. Continue to support Moto, continue to stream the music, continue to when Moto performing, be thankful, be happy. Anywhere I perform, boy, it's just a vibe, it's an energy, it's a great energy. They know I could perform. They know I could hold a crowd. They know my potential. You understand? So yeah, that was my little vent for 2024. I touched on a little bit of everything. What else, boy? I think that's about it. If I have another event, I will definitely do a video and release it. But that's it for now, y'all. Of course, St Lucia Carnival 2024 is coming up. I want y'all to definitely try to come down to St Lucia Carnival, which is in July. Do a boat ride is Tuesday, July 9th. It's early, I know, but come down to St Lucia on the 7th or the 8th, and you will make it. Yeah, that's it. Of course, follow me on Instagram at moto_I love soca. And yeah, just keep in touch. If there is more events, I will definitely do more events and upload it. Okay, thank you. Moto there.